My name is Martin Klaassen and welcome to another edition of Light Talk. Um, Most of the time I've been talking about COVID-19 over the past couple of weeks, but I think with the events unfolding in the world right now in regards to Black Lives Matter, I think it's important to make a statement. I generally do not involve in politics at all. I think my blog and my vlog are not a platform for political statement. I try to share my experiences and my life as a lighting designer and stay far away from any political statements. But in this respect, I think I understand the general public anger. There's a moral lack of leadership in the world, which is quite scary if you look around. And I can imagine the anger that people are feeling and expressing in the streets, not only in the US, but all over the world. But it's not about black lives, it's about lives in general. All lives matter. And in my way, I feel the only way I can contribute is not to go out there to protest. I'm not a protester by nature. But what I can do is show leadership by example, which means that I try to show and lead by example in my office. I've got a multiracial, multi-religion, multicultural office with people from all kinds of backgrounds. And I think that's also important, to listen to each other, to respect each other, to support each other. And by creating that environment in my office, I think I'm also showing the way and showing leadership in a way that I think design offices and all offices for that matter should show. We should support our team, we should support our people, we should listen to our people, we should respect them. I was predominantly raised in the Western world. I was born in Holland, spent a lot of time in Holland and France. So basically a white environment, if I may say so. I mean, yes, we had our people coming from Suriname and from Africa and things like that, but predominantly I was raised in a white world. But when I was posted in Singapore more than 30 years ago, I did go through a culture shock, I have to say. But credit to my employer at the time, Philips. They put me through a culture shock course. They prepared me for going to Singapore. And I have to say, ever since I came to Singapore, I've been received so warmly. The hospitality in Asia has been fantastic. And through my many travels throughout this region, from China, Korea in the north, to New Zealand, Australia in the south, Japan, Taiwan, India, Middle East, I've been confronted with so many different cultures, and it has been a big inspiring journey for me. I've learned so much, and I made so many friends also throughout this region and throughout the work that I've been doing. So it's a bit alien to me to see that divisiveness amongst people. I don't really understand, because when I travel, I feel so much warmth and so much respect, and I learn so much from the people that I come in contact with, that it's such a shame that this is happening, but it's an understandable thing. And I think that one of the tasks we have is to appreciate and respect the people that we work with, the people that we have in our team, and make sure that they feel supported, motivated and inspired. And I think that's one of the things that I've always tried to show in my relationship with everybody that I've been working with. And I think that's, for those who don't want to go out there and protest, I think what you can do is show and lead by example in your own environment. I think that's the only little contribution that we can make, and I hope that in this way I can at least influence the people that I work with, the people that I come in contact with. I think it's really important. Having said that, we have been quite busy still in the last couple of weeks. But I wanted to mention one specific event that recently happened, that came finally into the media, is that our own Clarelyns Interview, who is one of the women in the lighting community, got her interview published. And that was really inspiring to see that somebody like her that has grown a lot, matured a lot over the years, and specifically also because she did it by herself. She had a team around her to help her grow, but I'm very proud that people like her and others in my team as well are taking that opportunity and try to grow by themselves as a personality, as an expert, as a specialist. So it was very inspiring to see her interview that has appeared in the latest Art magazine as a video. I'm sure there's some other links to it. To see that and see how she is able to express herself and also craft a position in this industry for herself. So well done to her. Finally, the dates for my masterclasses are out. I will start on the 6th of June on a Saturday afternoon. We felt that the weekends probably are better than through the week when a lot of people still are busy with all kinds of things. So my first introductory masterclass will be held on the 6th of June, 3 p.m. Details will follow on social media. Perhaps by the time you see this, it has already been out there and you can already subscribe to it. The first class is an introductory class. It's free. You can just join it. And one of the things that I'm specifically trying to do through my Light Talk masterclasses is to share myself, share what I think. It's not a theory thing. It's not a formula about lighting design. It's just how I practice lighting design, the things that I have experienced during my life as a lighting designer. And that spans now 40 years. I started in 1979. So all that experience that I've built up over the years, I'm trying to express that through these courses. So it's not the way of doing light design, it's my way. It's that how I have been practicing light design. It's the experiences that I have encountered during my job as a lighting designer. And I hope you will enjoy it. So this first introductory class will just talk about what it is to be a lighting designer, what do lighting designers do, what I have experienced that lighting designers are doing. And then in subsequent modules that I'll be preparing, and that will start 2 weeks later, I will go more deeply into all the aspects of lighting design. What is the creative versus engineered lighting solutions, all the steps of lighting design, from concept to finalization. Key consideration that we need to consider when we do our lighting design. And these are things that bear in mind, things that happen later on, because if you don't know the things that you can expect on site later on, how can you do a good design? But most of all, I will also be talking about lighting design as a business, because one of the things they don't teach you at school is that lighting design is not just about design. In fact, it's very little about design sometimes. It's more about managing a company, managing people, managing clients. So I'll be talking about that and sharing my little personal secrets on how I've been dealing with things, how I've been dealing with setting up my contracts with clients. So yeah, I think it's very personal. And I'm happy to share that because I think it's good for our industry that people at least see from my side how I'm doing it. It's my pleasure to do that. And I hope you will join me. It's coming out soon. It will be on the Saturdays afternoon. And look out for the announcements on social media. We'll speak to each other soon. Take care. Stay positive. Stay inspired. Speak soon.